Is Rocket League
Is this
real?
even possible?
Are there people inside of the cars? Who is Bob?
How did that get there? What is that?
Why are there eggs? Back in the day, Rocket League had a small selection of wheels, much smaller than now. You had things like this. These wheels are fairly straightforward, nothing too crazy going on. There's some variation here and there, some goofy designs, but pretty straightforward wheels, and wheels that you can easily imagine being on cars in real life, right? These are what I call stage 1 wheels. And we're happy with them, right? But we wouldn't mind some more. So then we move to stage 2 wheels. This is when some of the crates started coming out and some of the designs started flowing, and Psyonix was getting a little bit more creative with what could be in Rocket League. Some examples of the stage 2 wheels are things like the Zombas or loopers, photons, chakrams, things that aren't too crazy, but they are a big step up from what we currently had. There's a lot more creativity going on. That was stage 2. Then, stage 3. Stage 3 is when things get a bit crazier. There's a lot of great stage 3 wheels that people like that look very interesting, but there's also stage 3 wheels that just don't make much sense. They feel clunky. There's just a lot going on, and people don't tend to use them. Stage 3 wheels, I would say, came around like towards the late crates, some of the early rocket passes. Even up until now, there's stage 3 wheels coming out. Psyonix?
Hey, is this Rocket League?
Yes, this is Psyonix. We made Rocket League, yes.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, I got a question. Like my friends and I, we play Rocket League sometimes. I was wondering, can we get like a wheel in the game?
Yeah, that works.
Cool. Yeah, can you get me a wheel with like ramen noodles all over it? Just ramen noodles? Yeah, like squiggly. Like red ramen noodles.
Yeah, no worries.
Chicken mushroom flavor. Yeah. Make it kind of creepy too, so like when you look at it, it's hard to look at.
Stage 4 wheels. This is why I've decided to make this video. Stage 4 wheels are the wheels that probably shouldn't exist. Stage 4 wheels have come out over time. They probably started coming out maybe at the end of stage 2, but these are the wheels that you look at once, you get a little sick to your stomach, and then you just don't use them anymore. Now, a good example of a stage 4 wheel, let's see here. So, got one here. Now, this isn't the stage 4 wheel, but you have the Ved-Ava. Ved-Ava. It's a shiny wheel, pretty cool looking blue wheel. There's, some interesting stuff going on. It doesn't quite look like a wheel, but, it works as a wheel. Probably a stage 3 wheel. But the Ved-Ava 2s, the actual next stage of this wheel within the Rocket Pass, looks like this. For this wheel, someone at Psyonix watched Lord of the Rings and said, I really like the elves. I'm gonna take a head of an elf and put it inside one of the wheels we've already made. And then I'm gonna have it stick out a lot so that it's about as fat as it is tall. And that's how the Ved-Ava 2 wheels came around. I actually know that particular story. And this is a wheel that I've never used and that no one else on the planet has ever used. And that's why it's a stage 4 wheel. And again, Psyonix gave us all the colors of this wheel. So the player base must have done something particularly nasty to them. But yeah, the Ved-Ava 2s, it's a stage 4 wheel.
Hey, is this Domino's?
This is Psyonix, makers of Rocket League.
This Domino's pizza?
This is Psyonix, makers of Rocket League.
You know, me get a pepperoni pizza. Extra large. Thank you. Yo, let me get E.T. the extraterrestrial. E.T. the extraterrestrial. Put him in my wheel. Hey, let me get the Eye of Sauron in the wheel from Lord of the Rings. Yo, let me get some Legos.
Now another example of a stage 4 are the P-Sim wheels. These I wouldn't necessarily say are stage 4 because they look terrible. These are stage 4 because Psyonix has simply taken the back of an Octane and put it inside a wheel. That's about it, you know, it makes no sense. It's just the back of a car inside a wheel on a car. Another example of a stage 4 wheel that just doesn't make sense is the tube tank wheel. This is maybe the one stage 4 wheel that is the closest to stage 3, but the reason I have it on here is for the same reason as the P-Sim. It doesn't make any sense. It feels like Psyonix said, let's make a wheel with a fish tank on it, because those are two things that exist and we can put them together for no reason. Maybe some people just like little fish hanging around their car. Me personally, I don't. I think it's actually cruel to the fish to spin around as fast as it would, especially while supersonic. It's probably dead by the time the kickoff is over. So rather cruel, but it is what it is, you know? As far as how Psyonix decided to put these in the game, I have my thoughts, my theories. One of those being, every once in a while, the player base has some backlash about something in the game. Maybe they're complaining about the servers or change to the physics or something like that. I'm thinking that about a month after that's all happened, you see a stage 4 wheel show up on the scene. I haven't researched this, but I would guess that that's a potential source of stage 4 wheels coming into being.
Just give me something from like in the ocean that's wrapped up and makes me gag. Yeah. Just make it look so bad that I smell it, you know? Like,
Yeah.
that I just can smell it. Grab it from the bottom of the ocean floor and just wrap it up.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Make sure it's dead, though. Yeah, give me all the colors, too. Give me all the colors.
Stage 5 is a little different than the other stages because stage 5 only has one wheel in it.
Approaching 2,000 meters. What about that? Right there. Let's use that.
We don't talk about this wheel in my house because this wheel never should have been.
Tough time never lasts. Only tough people last.
I just don't like these wheels that much. They gross me out a little bit. Also, I just want to make it clear that I'm not attacking the artists at Psyonix or Psyonix at all in this video. Love their game, love their stuff. I think they make great art, great cosmetics. I just handpicked a few that I didn't like. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this new content on the channel. I know it's very different from what you're used to, but I'm enjoying it, and just want to say I appreciate your support very much on this. It was quite nerve-wracking to just change things up like this, but just with the way that I was doing things, it's either I had to leave lore the way it was and just let it go, or switch things up and just mess around, and that's kind of what I chose to do. So hope you're enjoying it so far, and I really, really appreciate your support. Thanks a lot, guys.